You don't deserve whatever it is you want. You haven't become the person you needed to become, or you haven't faced the fear that you needed to face. You haven't achieved the goals you needed to achieve. And so whatever that it is, that you want, the reason why you're not getting it is because you don't deserve it yet. You haven't learned or gone through whatever you needed to go through or learn. And not everybody gets what they want. Nobody gets what they need. Um, and I guess what I'm talking about is you don't deserve the girlfriend or the wife. You don't deserve the body. You don't deserve the money. You don't deserve the success. You don't deserve the good quality friends. You are a low character person. You don't. You aren't aware of the patterns and the loops that you're just not aware of the pattern and loops that are inside of you and are in your subconscious and end up taking over your daily life. You're not aware of your ego. You're not aware of why and how you do things or how you come across to people. I guess you lack self-awareness. You aren't aware of who you are truly, deeply. You're not conscious of any, of important, deeper, inner reflection. It's you. I'm sure everybody's had bad, difficult things happen to them in life. Have you ever taken a message or a lesson from the mistakes or negative things that have happened in your life? Have you looked at events in your life as learning periods? What's your outlook and perspective on life? Are you a closed-minded or open-minded individual? Do you see the glass half empty or half full? How evolved are you in social media? Do you know what Kobe Bryant's left nut looks like? Do you know what Ice Show Speed did on his live stream 3 days ago at the mall? Do you know? Do you know where your friends? Do you know where your friends are on Snapchat? Do you know where their location is? When was the last time you sent a Snapchat? When was the last time you looked at a story on Instagram or scrolled on Instagram? When was the last time you filmed a TikTok and left it in your drafts? When was the last time you journaled or read a book? When was the last time you went on a walk outside without music or any stimulation? When was the last time you went to a social gathering and didn't use any substances? When was the last time you hung out with your friends and didn't use any substances? Or when was the last time you genuinely know for 100% fact you have data, you have an app that tracks your sleep? When was the last time you got at least 8 hours of sleep? Actually. When was the last time you meditated? People like to focus on the wrong things in life, and then they wonder why they are nowhere in life. This whole phone epidemic. I mean, the whole point of the phone and the laptop. I mean, yeah, it's to help, with communication and stuff. Yeah, it would be, but they don't make money off of that. They make money off of you always they make money off your attention. So long as you're using their apps, or you're on their websites, or you're using their device, they make money. So, they spend millions or billions of dollars to develop their apps in a way that gets you addicted. If you look at how apps look today versus 10, 15 years ago, there's a big shock. 15 years ago, maybe not 15 years ago, like 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. And something my psychology teacher said is, what you want the most is where you're most scared to go. Why do you think the dragon's lair has all the gold? Everybody wants all the gold. Nobody wants to go slay the dragon. It's too scary. It's too much. So they walk a different path. Something that I heard that I also agree with, that I've also found on my new journey, because I guess I would say I started a new journey July 14th, 2025. Something that I agree with is that the path illuminates as you walk it. You're not going to know where you're going to go right off the bat. Don't bother thinking about the future. Worry about what you're doing today, not tomorrow. Because what you do today is ultimately what's going to cause you to lose weight in a few months, not what you do tomorrow or what you did yesterday. What you do right now matters. And as you go along your self-improvement path, what you really want will open up to you. The path, the something that I like to, that I used to imagine a few months ago, and how I felt is I was not a few months ago, I would say back in February, March-ish of this year, I felt like I was at a cliff's edge and I was staring at the edge of this cliff, and it was just this dark void. I could see the other side. It was far away, but in the middle was just this black, just void. There's nothing there. And I knew that, I needed to get to the other side, but all I had to do was take a step off. But the ground wasn't there beneath me. But I also knew that every step I took, if I was serious and I had that drive inside of myself, if I truly was making an attempt to, God damn it, I gotta charge this thing. To change myself, then I would not fall. But if I took a step off and I wasn't ready, I wasn't into it, I wasn't going to give it 100%, I would fall. And so then for a long time I spent set up outside of my cliff. Waiting, doing whatever. And I feel like I've taken a step off and I'm wobbly on my feet. But I'm straightening myself out. And link in bio, I created my school. I quit my job to focus on my school and my college and my school. You know, because I'm a college student. I'm a sophomore. I'm 18, and I've wanted to do this channel for years, for like 3-4 years now, maybe. And I'm proud of myself for actually making an attempt. This is my 4th video. After this, I'm going to go to the bathroom, I'm going to get changed, and I'm going to go on my run. Then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to come home, I'm going to shower, and then I don't really have anything going on today, so I think I can read. I can go spend time at the park. The whole point is now I'm enjoying my life while making sure that I'm productive with my time. Today, I woke up at 7:20 instead of 5. I woke up at 5:30, I turned my alarm off, and then I went back to sleep. But it's okay. I woke up at 7:20 and I got out of bed. And that's better, way better, than the times that I've gotten out of bed in the last, week. So I'm making progress. I'm filming my 4 videos today. It's Monday. I keep thinking today's Tuesday. And tomorrow I'm going to film my remaining 3 videos for the week, and then I'm all good. I also want to put some effort into my course, which will come out this month. It's going to come out this month. I swear to God. I swear to God. And I'm also going to start using Google Calendar because I found this really successful YouTuber. He just started his channel maybe a year ago. And I really like that advice. He was a drug addict, $100,000 in credit card debt. And now he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I like how he speaks, and I feel like I'm getting off track here with the whole point of you not deserving what you want. It's like, I won't deserve success in my business if I don't put in the work for my business and the work for myself, working myself, I need to be, if I'm going to run a self-improvement channel, then I need to live my life improving my life, right? If I don't do that, then why would anybody listen to my advice? If I don't film YouTube videos, how's my business going to take off? I have to earn. I have to put my time in. Everybody has to put your time in. Everybody has a price they need to pay to get what they want. And most people are scared to do that. Some people say that they're ready to sacrifice and put the discipline. You don't even know what discipline is. You don't know what motivation really is. You've heard it. You see it on your David Goggins motivation YouTube videos, your trend twin motivation, whatever. All of it is bullshit, and it's not real motivation. Maybe you're stuck, right? You're a fat guy, or you're a skinny loser, I don't know. You probably identify yourself as a loser, right? Okay, why is that? You're on your phone, you're jerking off, you're eating junk food, you're not going to the gym, you got no good habits in your life, right? You know what I mean? It's You know if you're a loser or not, like internally. You know, everybody knows their rank on the social hierarchy, whether, we want to admit it or not. You know when you walk into a room if people respect you or not. You know if you're a winning lobster or a losing lobster. You know if you're in between, right? Our brains process and assert our placement like that. People register everybody's brains like that. So, don't lie to yourself. Um, that's the worst thing you could do to yourself. Lie to other people, don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Go look in the mirror, right? If you're like, oh, I don't get girls. I don't know why, we just stop talking, at the same time, we just lose interest at the same time. I didn't see any, but I was at this party and this fat, ugly Indian dude. He was he was friends with my friend. He was a friend of a friend. I asked they were standing around the whole time at the party, and I asked them, you know, did you dance with anybody? And he said, I didn't see anybody I liked. Okay, okay. Um, Look in the mirror, get naked in the mirror. No homo. Get naked in the mirror, stand in front of the mirror, and look at yourself. If you're uncomfortable getting naked in front of a mirror, um, I think that says something about you, right? If you're uncomfortable taking your shirt off as a guy, right? As a guy, um, you're uncomfortable taking your shirt off in public. That says something about you. Look in the mirror, and if you're wondering why girls don't want to be with you, if you were a hot chick, right? If you were a hot girl, or maybe let's say you were just an average girl, right? Um, Average girls to you are the most beautiful girls in the world, right? Um, if you were an average girl and you have guys talking to you all the time, you're on Snapchat and you got 100 different streaks, you're on TikTok and you're overloaded with notifications and comments from different girls, likes, followers. On Instagram, you got guys sliding up on your story, hey, what you doing? In your request, I'll treat you right, shawty, give me a chance. Right, you go to school, you go to work, you got guys hitting on you every day. A day doesn't go by without it. It's just how it's been happening since you were a little girl, and that's just what your life is. It's like, oh, yeah, 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 right? Who are you to this girl? Why are you any different than the thousands of guys, the hundreds, maybe thousands of guys that approach this girl or talk to this girl or interact with this girl in some way? Why are you special? Why would she choose you? She's always choosing you for a reason. Look at yourself, think about your life, audit your life. If you were this average girl, would you look at yourself and think, man, I'd sleep with that guy? Or if you're a girl, and you were average, well, average guys, they're, I guess that same analogy doesn't apply. The average guy is a freakazoid. Um, if you were that average girl, right? Because attraction is established again like that. You instantly know, you when you see an attractive girl, it's instant. You're like, damn, she's pretty. It doesn't take a minute or two to register. No, it's instantaneous, and it's the same thing for girls. With guys instantly categorize girls into pretty or ugly. Girls instantly categorize boys into hot or ugly. So does she look at you and think, "Damn, this guy's cute. Oh, this guy looks good." Does she if a girl walks by you, does she smell your cologne and think to herself, "Oh man, that dude kind of smelled good back there." Do people listen to you when you talk? Do people take your advice? Do people even take you seriously? Do people believe what you say? All these different things. Um, in fact, you probably don't journal. You should probably start with journaling and writing down your thoughts and getting off media and stuff like that. I mean, you're addicted. The sooner you admit you're addicted to normal everyday things, because they wouldn't be making money if you're not addicted. Admit you're addicted and audit your life and develop an awareness of the things that are going on around you. And you're either the type of person who's going to wake up, or you're going to be asleep. 80% of people are asleep. 80% of people aren't going to do anything with their life. 80% of people are just going to be a body. They're taking up space. Their only value is to work so that way they feel the economy. They're really not special. They're worthless. It's so easy to be better than 80% of guys in the world. If you're not better than 80% of guys, I mean, that's embarrassing. Sure, I'm not asking you to be the top 5%, right? But I mean, it's a joke if you're not there in 2025. I mean, sure. I'm 11 years old, Manolo. I'm 11 years old. What do you? Okay, it's okay. It's okay, little boy. I'm not talking to you. You know if I'm talking to you. You know if I'm talking to you. So, the next time you wonder why aren't you getting what you want, it's because you don't deserve it yet. And everything that you do have in your life, it's because you deserve it. Or maybe you've got lucky. Sometimes people get lucky. But the depression, anxiety, the self-esteem, the problems, the plethora of problems that you have, maybe you either got unlucky, or maybe it's because you deserve that. Because your life right now is the sum of the decisions you've made over your entire life. You, in a year from now, is he going to remember this year as, we almost locked in, or is he going to look back in a year, in a year I'm going to be making 10 grand a month. In a year I'm going to look back to me today, I'm going to be like, thank God. Me in January is going to see my body in the mirror and going to thank me for putting in the work. So now he looks good. You deserve everything you got in your life right now. And if you think you don't, maybe you got lucky or you got unlucky, right? And if you don't get what you want, it's because you don't deserve it. You haven't earned it, or you're unlucky enough that you'll never get it. If you want help, I want to help you. I want to make you win in life. I want to help you succeed. I want to see you succeed. And if you want to change your life and the benefit to me is that I'm not no big influencer like I need money. So I'm going to do everything in my absolute power to make sure that you get the best results you possibly can with the information that I have. If you listen to me and you do what I say, you will achieve results. If you work with me, I promise you, we will become close. I will be there for you all the time. I mean, imagine you're the first guy who joins my school. Like, I mean, not only will I be absolutely ecstatic, I wouldn't even believe it when it happened. I'd be so, oh my goodness. Like, I'd be so excited. I can only imagine it. Like, I imagine seeing the guy, right? He messaged me, hey, I joined your school. What's going on, man? Um, Dude, I'm telling you, you have all of me. The first 5 people, the first 10 people, everybody who joins has all of me because I want to see you succeed and I want you to bring up the people around you who join my community. Um, and I want people who are serious. You know, I'm going to upload a video every day. This should be coming out Thursday at noon. And after this, I'm going to go. It's Monday right now, but I'm going to go take my run right now after this video. Um, and if you want help changing your life, making a complete change in your life, I'm not just changing one thing, I'm changing everything. And you will pursue this self-improvement journey for the rest of your life. If that sounds interesting to you and you want to get to know me before giving me any money, link in bio, and I also have paid calls, $50 an hour. So check me out, and let's see if you end up changing. Thank you for watching.